EA Sports. It's in the game.
They are a huge part of the fabric of West Coast football. UCLA is on the field going through their final warm-ups, and the Bruins hoping to make a mark with a home win today. That's going to do it here in the studio, but don't worry, we'll be keeping your finger on the pulse of everything that's going on everywhere else across the country. But right now, it's time for kickoff, and ESPN's college football, Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit are on the call.
We're in the Golden State for this game being played here in Pasadena. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and helping me call this one is Kirk Herbstreit. And Aaron Andrews also joins us on the sidelines. Welcome to another game of NCAA football. We're brought to you by our friends at Dove Men Plus Care. Be comfortable in your own skin. Today's game is between the Oregon State Beavers and the Bruins of UCLA. Come the Bruins. The early season continues, and we're here ready to bring you what appears to be another fantastic college gridiron matchup. And it's almost time for kickoff. But first, let's send you down to midfield for the coin toss. Presented by Dove Men Plus Care. Be comfortable in your own skin. We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
The Mountaineers were ranked number 6. They hope that performance will move them up in the polls. And for Maryland, they've lost 2 in a row. And for Green, a solid performance, more than 150 yards receiving. The Mountaineers win 38-31.
Thanks, Reese. No score in this one. For Oregon State, Kirk Tek is inside the offensive coordinator's mind here and what he wants to attack against this defense.
What they like to do is eat up small chunks of yardage at a time, mostly with short passes or running between the tackles. It's an offense predicated on clock management and ball control.
Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
From their own 37-yard line, it's first down. And they make the stop right around the 36-yard line. 1 yard loss for the halfback. From their own 36-yard line, it's second down. Hunter up the gut, and they get him in the backfield for a loss.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
We've got 3rd and 12. Ball on their own 35. And the stadium is shaking right now. takes it to the 38-yard line.
When you get in these third down situations, a confident offense expects to get the yardage they need on the ground. It's a good job by the defense to shut that down.
Goddard to punt. Signals for a fair catch. Good job by the defense to force a punt on the first series.
Well, they had their opportunities here to make some plays to try to quiet this crowd, but they weren't able to do it. If things keep going this way, this stadium is going to get even louder.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. Throws a strike over the middle. Brought down at the 42.
Wide receiver's role in a play-action pass is to get into position and to hit his spot in timing and rhythm with the quarterback. And that's exactly what they were able to do on this last play. You realize you've got a little bit more time because of the play action, and it gives you more time to get to that point that the quarterback's looking for you to be at. But make sure you do a good job of selling your route and getting in position to give an open target to the quarterback. Well, the quarterback's able to find a soft spot in the defense, and he threw an accurate ball for a solid pickup.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Play action. He chucks it downfield. Almost picked off.
Boy, Brad, this guy drops an interception, and what's ironic about that from going to the meetings the other day is that this guy's been telling the coaches he wants to play some wide receiver. You wonder why you're not playing wide receiver? Because you can't catch the ball as a defensive back.
He might be playing a cat-and-mouse game here with the defense. Throws a bullet over the middle. He's taken down right around the 32-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. And he's level at the 24-yard line.
Not a real fancy play here, just a smartly run route. Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 24. First down, look at the throw. And he's going to be sacked.
It's a big-time effort sack by the defensive end. I want to also give some credit to the coverage downfield. The end never gave up on the play, but because the quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the football, it gave the defensive end enough time to eventually chase the quarterback down for that sack.
Drops back to pass. He's got his man across the middle. And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is you leave yourself vulnerable in one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
You know, if a quarterback has a strong arm, one of his favorite routes is the post. But I thought the quarterback did a really good job here of using his eyes to move the safety, to open up that void in the defense, and then he made the good throw to the receiver for the touchdown.
UCLA is lining up to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. He's tackled at about the 23-yard line. 2-yard loss for the halfback. 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 23. And he almost has the INT.
You never know what will happen when the ball ricochets like that. Good effort by the defender.
From their own 23-yard line, it's 3rd down. It's absolutely deafening down there. Tackled after a decent pickup. Rodriguez is back awaiting the punt. Calls for the fair catch. They'll get the ball here at the 29. UCLA up 7 points. On play action, he airs it out. That close to being intercepted. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
Time to get you up to date on what's going on in the top 25. And for Kansas State, they pounded into the end zone on the ground. And for Stevens, he's punched one into the end zone on the ground. The Wildcats are out front, 7-0.
All right, Reese, back to our game. Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 29. He may have changed things up here. Tackle made at about the 49. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Passes, and it's almost picked off.
The intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 49. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. They'll bring him down at the 41.
This is a pretty tough guy, and he's a great leader. He's going to do whatever it takes to help his team.
From the 41-yard line. First down. Wade to throw on first down. And down he goes at the 28-yard line.
Good job here by the receiver to look the ball in and ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 28. UCLA is up 7. And he's tackled right away.
Huge play for both the quarterback and receiver. But it all starts with the big fellas up front who provided the time to get the quarterback a chance to throw.
First down. Chance for 3 or 7 here. First and goal inside the spot. Touchdown, UCLA!
This kid is a really reliable weapon. You definitely want the football in his hands near the end zone, and he showed you why right there.
Offensive line and defensive line hooked up there, and the offensive line won the battle. And he tacks on the extra point. A nice 6-play, 71-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points. They line up to kick this one away. He got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll take over at the 25. Gets it out quickly. Tackle at about the 33-yard line. Around an 8-yard pickup on the slant route from the quarterback.
Makes it second and 2.
As we expected coming into this game, this one appears to be under control. 14-0 UCLA. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. And they got him. He just moved past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
Third and 10. Ball on their own 25. And this stadium is getting loud. They hand it off. And he's taken down at the 25-yard line.
That'll make it 4th and 10.
Goddard awaits the snap. Signals for a fair catch. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
Time to check out what's going on in Norman, and we've been keeping an eye on this one all day. The Wildcats have the lead, 10-0.
14-0 in this one, Reese. They'll start at the 33. They're changing the play. Slings it. He gets hit out of bounds at the 46. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. And he doesn't like what he sees. He's going to change the play here. Drops back on 1st down. And he's tackled right around the 36-yard line.
The defenders are really going to have to get their heads into this game. That was a big play, and on 1st down, no less.
From the 36-yard line, it's 1st down. And they make the stop at the 21-yard line.
You know, the defense looked a little sluggish there, and they can do better than that.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21. They come out in an empty backfield. Throws to the receiver. Got it for the touchdown.
Tremendous example of the type of chemistry that these two players enjoy. When a quarterback and a receiver are on the same page, good things tend to happen.
And he adds the extra point with a 3-play, 46-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard. UCLA kick this one off. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. It's still only the 2nd quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. Nixon drops to pass here on 1st down. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
I mean, he has his wide receiver wide open. You spend all those hours during the week to be able to get prepped and ready to go. You got an open man like this, just step and deliver and make the throw.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. About a 10-yard gain that time on the completion on the slant.
That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
So it's 3rd down, and they're just inches away from picking up the 1st down. Hunter gets the call. Gets to about the 37-yard line. And the short gain is enough for the 1st.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that 1st down marker.
From their own 37-yard line. 1st down. He drops back. Fires in a hurry. Interception. He's taken down at the 28.
The defense here comes up with a huge interception. They've already got the lead, and it looked like this offense was trying to get back in the game, but that was a big turnover.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. This one's going deep to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. This one has gotten out of hand.
Usually we don't see games get real ugly until the 2nd half, when the talent of the depth chart starts to show. But man, we're still here in the 1st half, and it's already looking like a blowout.
And he converts the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll go to work at the 25. On the ground, inside. Tackled after a decent run up the gut. And the clock continues to run.
Now let's see if they try to hurry up here.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly to the back, but he can't haul it in.
Hunter was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4. Up the middle for a nice game. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
The Wildcats come into today's game ranked 16th in the nation. Let's take a look at this one again. We've got a tight one going on here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Let's go.
He's looking to pass. Nearly picked off, but he couldn't hold it.
Rodriguez on the coverage. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. On the ground, left side. Gets to about the 47-yard line. The defense is having a difficult time stopping this drive.
Right now, they're doing enough to be in situations they want to be in, but they have to finish the job. And the plays start to add up, so we'll have to see if this defense starts to look tired out there.
From their own 47-yard line. 1st down. Fires out to his wideout. Tackle made at the 38.
Nice job here by the quarterback of putting some air underneath this pass and letting his receiver catch up with it for a nice gain.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Back to pass. He throws a dart to the right.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside.
The pass falls incomplete. Greenwood, the intended receiver on the play. 3rd down.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 28. He drops back. Deep ball, laying it out there. Incomplete, almost picked off. He tried to force it to a man that wasn't open, and boy, was he lucky it wasn't picked off.
He's got to be more careful when throwing the football into the end zone.
Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver. The defense holds, and the ball will change hands. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive.
Well, it's one thing to have speed. It's another thing to have an idea of what you're doing and how to attack a defense. And right now, these wide receivers clearly have done an outstanding job of being able to make their reads and getting out of their breaks, and the quarterback put the ball right on the mark.
UCLA looking to put this game away if they score here. Quick throw, almost intercepted.
Prior was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 29-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Ready. Lucky 95. Luck, punt.
Wade drops back to pass. Finds his man. 1st down. And down he goes at the 11-yard line. The Bruins are going to call their 2nd timeout. 1st and 10. Ball on the 11. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
Punt.
Drops back to pass. Got him over the middle. Touchdown.
Wow. Complete dominance so far on both sides of the football. For one side, I have a feeling this game is going to feel a lot longer than 60 minutes.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So a short 3-play, 29-yard drive. And they get it in for 7. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They'll go to work at the 25-yard line. First down and back to pass. Throws at a man wide open, and he missed him.
Perfect timing to jar the ball loose and not pick up the penalty. That was a solid play.
From their own 25-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Ready. Punt.
Out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
3rd down, 6 to go. Ball on the 29. He lets it go. Hauls it in as he's pushed out of bounds.
He made a really good move at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes all you need to do is throw off the defender's timing just a little bit at the start of the play.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. He looks to throw on 1st down. He wants it all. And it's going the other way. It's the senior corner.
When it rains, it pours. Are you kidding me? An interception? You're already getting blown out? There's no chance to come back now.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. UCLA up by a big margin. Wants to go long and does. Tackle at the 30.
That was just a sloppy pass, but for now, they can afford to live with it.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Let's see if the quarterback heaves it up there and one of his guys can come down with it. Deep pass to the end zone. Well, folks, we've reached halftime, and unfortunately, this thing is looking like a blowout. UCLA's running away with it. Well, let's see if one team is overconfident as we're just about set to start the second half. Taken at the 5. He's out to the 30. Down the sideline. At the 40. To the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Bruins. That was some play by the special teams. And he tacks on the extra point. Pierre, ready to kick. And this is just a booming kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. He's back to pass here on first down. Slings it out there incomplete.
This is a well-designed play by the offensive coordinator. Everything really seemed to be working just fine, except for the quarterback. He's got to throw a better football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 25.
Ready. Hut.
Gets a snap and he's in trouble. Throws and it's incomplete.
That's a real danger. If he leaves too many passes short like that, sooner or later they're going to end up in the wrong set of hands.
From their own 25-yard line, it's 3rd down.
Hut.
Caught with room to work. Brought down at the 34.
That'll bring up 4th and 1.
Goddard awaits the snap. Calls for the fair catch. And for Wade, he's been looking very sharp.
Well, it's been a fun afternoon because he's having a lot of success. And the reason is he's in tune with his receivers, and they're really playing with a great rhythm. And let's also recognize the offensive line. This defense has been coming after this quarterback. And to the offensive line's credit, they've given him enough time to be able to read the defense and make good throws.
And he throws right away. This one will fall incomplete.
It can be tough making a play on the ball sometimes, but that's probably a pick he should have made.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. UCLA looking to build on this commanding lead here. Throws it in a hurry. He's taken down right around the 46-yard line. Good-looking play there.
I think they did a great job up front here, allowing the quarterback enough time to look downfield and spot the open man.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46. 5 wide. Looks to pass. Had his hands on it and dropped it.
Hey, that's a heads-up play there by the defender. Get those hands up and something good may just happen.
From the 46-yard line. 2nd down. And he's taken down at the 46.
McQueen makes the tackle at the 46-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 36. Looking to throw.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
It's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Well, I'm not sure I really agree with this call to go for it, but that's why I'm not coaching, folks. He drops back. And he almost has the INT.
If they'd punted, they would have pushed them back pretty far. Now, by failing on 4th down, they've given them pretty decent field position. Not a great gamble by going for it.
And while I disagree with the call, I've got to admire the tenacity of this coach. He'll do just about anything to win. Caught, open field. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. Hunter picks him up 6 yards with a catch.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Ready. Hot.
Nixon steps back to pass. They'll bring him down at the 35.
That's a gain of 13 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 35. On the ground with the tailback. And they make the stop at the 34-yard line. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
Let's get you up to date on everything going on in the top 25. This is a game we've been watching closely today. And for Kansas State, we're seeing a team establish their dominance. The Wildcats have the lead, 30-6.
All right, thanks, Reese. From the 34-yard line. Second down. He throws it, and it's picked off. And he tackles him hard at the 9-yard line. First and 10. Ball on their own 9. UCLA in control. And he's tackled around the 29-yard line.
McLean on the tackle at the 29-yard line. That'll move the chains for another UCLA.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Wade back to pass. He airs it out. Tackle made around the 28-yard line.
This is a huge play by this offense. What's more amazing is the quarterback put that ball into coverage, but his receiver went up and made a big-time play on it, be able to pick up that first down. That's big-time confidence that quarterback showed in his receiver.
Dives forward. And for Williams, he's up to 100 yards and catches.
Well, they continue to put the football in his hands, and he continues to make plays for them. This guy right now clearly is the go-to guy for this offense.
First down. First and goal here. Let's see if they keep it on. There's the handoff. He scores. The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The offensive lineman just pancaked the defense on that one.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Pierre has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And for Nixon, it's been one of those days he'd like to forget.
Well, it may seem obvious right now, but if you don't take care of the football, you're just not going to win many football games.
And in spite of the mistakes, it's still zeros across the board. He can redeem himself in a hurry. The offense will take over at the 25-yard line. Back to pass. Gets it out quick, and it's going the other way. To the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. So a great play by the defender to give his team 6 points.
That was a very good play, and that will certainly help build his team's momentum.
And he hits the PAT. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
Yeah, you feel bad for this offense because they're clearly struggling, but they just haven't shown much at all today.
Throws incomplete.
Sure, it's disappointing, but this is the kind of mechanical flaw you can fix with practice and coaching.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Back to pass. Throws out and a leaping interception by the corner. And down he goes around the 35-yard line. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. UCLA comes to the line. They got a big advantage in this one. Drops to throw on 1st down. And he is drilled at the 19-yard line.
First down.
From the 19-yard line. 1st down. We'll wait and see here if he really does change the play. They'll throw on 1st down. He lets it go. Oh, he had a shot at the pick.
I'm not so sure he made the best decision that time. That was a pretty tight area he was trying to throw that one into.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Drops back to pass. Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. And there's touchdown number 5 for this quarterback.
Simply an unbelievable display of passing that we've seen today.
He makes the PAT. A quick 2-play, 19-yard drive, and they put up 7 points. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. Not a whole lot's been working for them so far. They should just come out and play loose and easy because they've got nothing to lose. He's looking to pass. Throws this one out to the left. That close to being intercepted.
Brad, he drops the ball here. I don't know if he's starting to peek downfield and think about the return or what, but that ball's right in his hands. He just dropped it.
Quick shot to the tight end, and he can't pull it in.
The pass was right on target, so that took a perfectly timed hard hit to knock it free. Strong defense to deny the completion.
From their own 25-yard line. 3rd down. He drops back. And he's sacked.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
And that's 3 and out. Nothing going on that series. After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Rodriguez back deep to return. Signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 48-yard line.
Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession.
And it was a really nice drive too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
Setting up the play action. He's going to air it long. Tipped away.
He took a shot downfield going for the big play, but the defender did a great job to follow it and then break it up.
From their own 48-yard line. 2nd down. Drops back to pass. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
And we reach the end of 3, and this game is all but decided. UCLA's running away with it. UCLA looking to put this game away if they score here. They're calling an audible. Drops back on 1st down. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush because sacks can be real drive killers.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. He's at the 40. And it's caught. He's taken down at the 32. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
Update time from the top 25. And we've been keeping an eye on this one all day. And for Kansas State, they're looking to win 2 in a row.
So it's third down, and they're just inches away from picking up the first down. Tackle at about the 31. He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's really all they wanted there was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs and continue to move the ball downfield.
Williams drops back. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. Brought down at the 23-yard line. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
And he's level at the 30-yard line.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
So we're looking at another third down here. They're changing the play. Looks to pass. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. That's good enough.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
First down.
UCLA with a commanding lead. He's tackled right around the 2-yard line.
17 yards. That'll move the chains for another UCLA.
First and goal from the 1. Expect to see something straight up the middle. Looking for Peter. Found it. Touchdown. Make it a triple dip, folks.
If I were the head coach of this football team, I would give him the ball at least 30 times a game.
And he converts the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. He hits a booming kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll go to work at the 25. Tackled for a loss. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. They'll bring him down at about the 25-yard line.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 25. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Another run. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
That brings up 4th and 3.
Goddard to punt. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line.
The offense was able to punch it in the end zone on that last drive. They'll come back out looking for more of the same.
They just seem like they've been in the end zone time and time again. There's not much negative you can say about this performance.
Way to look it in.
Well, that's a big-time play there. And as a quarterback, you're willing to take certain chances with certain wide receivers. You're not going to put the ball into coverage like that very often. But if you have confidence and trust, and you've worked out a lot with that wide receiver, you know what his abilities are, and you know that you have confidence that he's going to be able to come down, regardless of putting it up in traffic, you're willing to take that chance. And that time, it's exactly what we saw.
On the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 41-yard line, it's 2nd down. He's changing things up. He drops back. Finds his man. First down. Tackle made around the 42-yard line.
Boy, when you can rely on your tight end to move the chains, you got a big-time advantage over any defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 42. Back to pass. Pulls it in, and that's a first down.
Ross on the tackle at the 29-yard line. That's good enough for another UCLA.
We've got it first and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. A little over a minute in the game. Looking to throw. And he tackles him hard at the 4-yard line.
Ross makes the tackle at the 4-yard line.
First down. And they come to the line with a first and goal. This defense not wanting to give an inch here. They get in. Touchdown. What a game this kid's having. 4 rushes have ended in touchdowns.
We wondered if the linebackers were going to be able to slow him down today, and I guess that answer is pretty simple. No.
And he adds the extra point. UCLA to kick. He puts it deep downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. This drive will start at the 25-yard line. Hunter, the ball carrier, and he's tackled after positive yardage. Hunter gains around 6 yards on the run. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Hunter gets the ball. And he's taken down around the 34-yard line. The Bruins use their second timeout. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. And they got him for a loss. UCLA's called their final timeout. Rodriguez is back deep to return. Signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line.
UCLA looking to add to this big lead here. Fires it out. He's at midfield. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. There's another.
Okay, so they've got this one well in hand. I think now is the time where you call off the dogs and stop airing it out.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said, we could still see some exciting plays. Throws it in a hurry. That's a great tackle at the 33-yard line.
That was spectacular. He skied for that pass and somehow got his hands on it and made the catch.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Nixon drops back to pass. Slings it. And they make the stop at the 33. This one's in the books, and our final score, UCLA 84, Oregon State nothing. And for winning today's player of the game, EA Sports will make a $10,000 donation in his name to the school's General Scholarship Fund.